My family and I just got home from a week-long trip to Walt Disney World. And to make the trip easier and more organized, I created a binder with every single thing that we would need for the trip. So today what I'm going to do is I am going to share all of the contents with you. Hey you guys, I'm Kristen and welcome to the Gold Project. If you are new here, welcome. We hope you decide to become a part of our community by clicking that red subscribe button below. Also hit that bell notification so you are informed every time I post videos. I post videos at least 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And on this channel, we have a mission to get organized on a budget and with a plan together. So I hope you decide to click that red subscribe button and to become a part of our community and our mission. So you guys know that I like to be organized in all aspects of my life. My house, my bags, travel, trips, you name it. I cannot do spontaneous. I have to have everything planned in order for things to run smoothly. I get really bad anxiety if I don't know a schedule and I don't know things that are going on. So I took time to create this binder for our trip. Every single thing is in this binder that I could think of. I watched so many videos, I looked at so many packing lists, and I created this binder that is jam-packed with lots of essentials. But then once I created this one, this is the one that my husband and I carried in my laptop backpack. Then I also created the same thing. So I made duplicates, or actually 4 extra copies of everything. My mom got one, my sister-in-law got one, my sister's family got one, and then we got one. Because if you notice, this takes up less space than this. So everybody on Christmas Day got this packet right here. It's a plastic folder. It's got all of the information in it. So what I wanted to do today was I wanted to give you an up-close look at my Disney binder and share all of the contents with you. So I'm going to go to an overhead shot and share my completed binder with you. This is the binder that I took for our Disney vacation. It is a better binder from Staples. I want to say it's probably a 1.5 inch binder. I'm not sure. I have had these binders. They are my favorite for several years, and I just kind of swap them out as my needs change. So the cover here, the little picture, I created this myself, and I think Word found the picture, typed in all the information here. It says family vacation planning binder and the dates of our stay. So everything is divided out in here, and I will say that I had planned on doing a table of contents and all that, but I didn't do that. So I'm going to start on the left. Now this is just a little pocket that's in the binder, and last minute I was talking to my mom and she said that I needed to find out some parking fees. So I printed this out, and since we would need it immediately getting to the airport, I just shoved it in the little front pocket. Now this here is a vacation, just like a welcome thing that Disney sent us right after we booked our vacation. So I just put that in here as a little, you know, a little happy thing. Now this right here was carrying our Magical Express vouchers and luggage tags. So this is actually a little envelope from the Container Store that I hole punched to fit in this binder because I did not have another, oh, what do you call it? Those little mesh school zip pockets. I forgot what they call those, mesh pouches. So I created one myself so I would not have to go and purchase one. So I put everything in sleeve protectors. So we printed this out, we put it in here, and we did refer to it to make sure that we packed accordingly. And I will tell you one thing, it was really hot At nighttime, it was cooler, and we definitely needed our rain jackets. So I was very thankful that I printed this off to know what the weather was going to be so I would pack accordingly. And now we get to the sections that aren't labeled. I didn't feel like I needed to label them. So the first section is just the calendar. So I printed off a calendar from the internet, just a free download, and using some thin washi tape, I just marked off the days of our stay. Because sometimes, especially when it's Christmas break, I kind of get lost in what day of the week it is and the actual day. Now the next section is all of the confirmations. It's airfare confirmation, Magical Express confirmation, resort confirmation, and I will tell you that I did need this for several different things. So the first thing you see here is all of the Southwest airfare information, the confirmations, the ticket numbers. And I did have to refer to this several times for ticket numbers and information. It is several pages because it's round trip, so I have 2 Orlando and then 2 Memphis. The second set of documents pertains to the Magical Express. So this section is basically put in order from needs. So we need the airfare first, Magical Express second, and then the resort information third. So Magical Express is a wonderful thing. You sign up for it online and Disney will pick you up from the airport and shuttle you to your resort. They will also take care of all of your baggage. So that is the information here that I have on file to make sure that they have all of our information. So it is important that you have this information just as a verification in case something goes wrong. And then last but not least, I have all of the resort confirmation information. We had 3 resort rooms on this vacation, 3 people in each room. I have a copy of every single confirmation for rooms to make sure that everything is taken care of. So the first one is mine, and then we have my sisters and my mom and sister-in-laws. So that was the second section. The second section had the Southwest Airlines information, Magical Express, and then our resort information. Now the third section is our itinerary. I created this myself and it was definitely beneficial. So I didn't carry this sheet around in the parks, but what I did was I took a snapshot of the day and I would have it on my phone. So everything is broken up into day. Day 1 being travel day all the way to January 2nd, which is the day that we traveled home. So I have it broken up into basically our dining information at the top and then our fastpass information at the bottom. So we know what we're eating each day or what dining reservations that we have. I put at the top the date, what park we were at, all of the dining information, and then the fast passes. This is a way for us to keep everything together. So everything that we have reservations for is right here on this sheet. Now it is color coded, but I didn't have a color printer, so I just printed it in black and white. But this was extremely beneficial. This was done in an Excel document, divided out by day, dining, and then fast pass information. And then just to break it down a little bit more, I did make a section. The 4th section was the dining reservations. So I know that all of this information was on my itinerary, but I wanted phone numbers and everything for those reservations just in case something happened. And I will tell you that it's very important that you watch your credit card statement, because for us, since we were a party of 9, they had us originally on the reservation for a table of 4 and a table of 5. Well, Tusker House, for instance, had us divided out into 5 and 4. When we got there, they had 1 table of 9. So what happened was, if you miss a reservation, they're gonna charge you $10 per person. So the table of 5, they didn't mark it that we were there, so it charged my credit card $50. So I had to call and get that adjusted. So it is important that if you are not gonna make it, that you call ahead of time and tell them you will not make the reservation, and also check your credit card statement to make sure that you were not charged for a no-show. Very important. Then we get to the menu. So basically this fourth section is dining and menus. And I took off the first menu and I meant to take all the ones out that we used, but I forgot. So the first one that we used was the T-Rex restaurant. It was amazing. I had the menu for that. Ohana was the second place we ate at. Tusker House was the third. Flame Tree Barbecue, Rainforest Cafe, Liberty Tree Tavern, Sunshine Seasons. We did not end up eating here because, you guys, it was New Year's Eve. It was jam-packed, and I think their air conditioning was broken or something. It was so hot. I'm like, I am not eating in here. There's zero air. And then Be Our Guest. So we had the ability to pull out the menu and look at it and kind of have an idea of what we wanted to order or how the restaurants worked ahead of time. For instance, a lot of these restaurants are buffets or family dining. So what they will do, like at Tusker House, this was a buffet. But over here at Liberty Tree Tavern, this was a family meal. So what they would do is they would bring everything to the table on several platters for the entire table to enjoy, and it was all you can eat. Highly recommend this place. It was amazing. Then we get to the park maps. So I did take some time to print these in color. Each park that we were attending, we did not go to Hollywood Studios. We just did not feel like it was worth the money for us this trip. Now next trip we will probably go there since we missed it here. So I took some time to print out all of the maps to all of the parks that we were going to. So I have one for Magic Kingdom. I have one for Animal Kingdom, Disney Springs, and Epcot. And then last but not least is the FastPass information. So I printed out all, I know this is all on Disney Experience, but sometimes it's just easier for me to see it on paper. So you have your My Disney Experience app, and then I wanted it all to be in one binder, just in case. Sometimes it's easier for me to look at a piece of paper than to find it on my app. So this was all of the FastPass information. And then I have two empty sections at the back that I didn't end up using. So to summarize, first thing I had on the little sleeve on the left-hand side, that was all of the airport parking information. Then I had the weather. First section was the calendar. Second section was the confirmations from the airlines to Magical Express to our resort information. Third section was our itinerary. Fourth section was our dining reservation and all the menus. The fifth section was all of the park maps, and to finalize the binder, the final section was our FastPass information. So you guys, this was the binder that I created and took to Walt Disney World during our family vacation, and it was very beneficial. So you guys, that is the Disney binder that I created and took with us on our Disney vacation. I can tell you that knowing that I had a binder with every single thing that I would need put my mind at ease. I was able to get on a plane and be comfortable and not stressed out because I had everything right here with me. So the common question for today is going to be, are you a person that has to have your trip planned, or are you more of a spontaneous person? Do you just like to get in the car and go? Let's get a conversation going about that in the comments below. So you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've enjoyed every single thing that I've shared with you in this binder. I hope you give this video a big thumbs up. By giving my videos a thumbs up, it shows YouTube you're engaged and you like my content, which means they'll start suggesting it and recommending it to more people, which means our community will grow and will continue to spread positivity. Also, I hope you hit that red subscribe button to become a part of our community and our mission to get organized on a budget and with a plan together. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.